I was just some guy who skied with an aspen.
I didn't understand. Had I suddenly become the invisible woman? I tried not to let it bother me. She was not at all prepared for what she found.
Good morning everyone, welcome to publication week. Publication day is tomorrow for my first book. How hopeful is that? How hopeful does that sound and positive? Yeah, the book is released tomorrow. I'm so happy that I'm vlogging this week and that I'm sharing it with you because obviously I live alone, it can get quite lonely. It just feels really nice that I'm going to have you with me to enjoy this with all week. So yeah, normally I say this at the end, but I'm going to say it at the beginning. Thanks so much for watching and being here with me. I woke up this morning feeling the happiest I've felt for a long time, which felt really, really good. Obviously, happiness does. And I'm feeling really excited, which feels really good because for the longest time, especially with this book, everyone else has been so excited and I've kind of been like, well, like, yeah, okay, it's great, yeah, and just not really sure how I felt about it. And if I'm 100% honest, I think if other people hadn't given me a little nudge, I wouldn't be celebrating this week in the way that I think it's actually going to work out. So I do have lots of exciting things planned in. This morning's been really, really slow and just, I really wanted to take, because today's the last day ever that I can not be a published author. Oh my gosh, as if, I can't call myself that, that sounds too grand. But you know, it's the first day that my book, sorry, not the first, it's the last day that my book isn't out there in the world. So I really wanted to take stock of that and really get in touch with how I feel about it. And like, I don't have major expectations for it. I've been honest about that from the beginning. The achievement for me has always been in writing the book. You know, when I die, they'll be able to say she wrote a book. And for me, that's enough. That is incredible. I'm so proud of myself for just doing it. So then it's like, so what am I actually excited about? Because I've already done the work. It's already done. It's not really new to me. And I was thinking, I was like, it's because you get to read it. You get to see it. And it's a very vulnerable book. And you get to find out things about me that I would definitely struggle to talk about in a vlog. Things that I want you to know, just a more in-depth experience of sharing my personal path to a simpler, slower life, where that all came from and the, you know, the real crux of that. So yeah, that is what I'm feeling excited about. I'm excited that other people are potentially going to read it and this thing is going to take on a life of its own. And everyone who's pre-ordered it, and I know so many of you have pre-ordered it, they're fine, and some of you did it like so early on when it first went out for pre-order in like October. I know you've been waiting so long for it, and it will finally arrive with you tomorrow. By the time you're watching this, you'll have already got it. And I'm just so excited for you because I know what that's like when you're excited about something and then it finally comes. And yeah, it's a bit like a little birth, isn't it? Really, it's out there. It's going to be out there in the world tomorrow. But yeah, this morning's been pretty slow. I kind of struggled. I don't know, maybe I'm just wanting to savor this this last day. I spent more time than I should watching Sex and the City this morning, which I am rewatching from the beginning, which I first watched when I was a very young teen, and it was a huge education for me. And one of the things that I got really into over Christmas was the Sentimental in the City podcast episodes, which is like a commentary on Sex and the City with Catherine O'Donoghue and Dolly Alderton. And if you're a fan of Sex and the City like I am, I did take the bus tour when I went to New York. I am a huge fan. I would highly recommend listening to that. I got seriously addicted to it. Like, I just binged it. I couldn't stop listening to it. It's so much fun. I think you'll really enjoy it. So after binging on that, I'm now rewatching the entire series, which is really interesting because I'm of that age now that the girls are in the series. And yet the first time I watched it, I was such a young girl, and I remember aching to be that age and live that kind of life. And now that I am that age, I don't know, I was thinking to myself earlier, should these be my Sex and the City years? Because I still feel like a little kid most of the time. But yeah, I was really enjoying that. I'm only on season 1, but it's just nostalgia, isn't it? So nice going back in time. The plan today are some interview questions that I had to do earlier, which I've done. And my friend Kate said to me, her advice was, with the book coming out, make sure that you've got like some videos or some photos, like a stock of them. And if you remember, during Vlogmas I did some photos, but I've had this idea that I really want to do like a video for the launch tomorrow to put on Instagram. And I want to do like a really dreamy slow-mo B-roll sequence video with me talking over the top of it. So my plan is to shoot that today, which I'm really excited about. So that's the plan. Get on with that. Might not work. We'll see. Hi, Mum.
Hello, love, you alright?
Yes, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, all the makeup is a run now. Do you know, I feel like sat here working in my dressing gown. I feel like Mr. Heckles from Friends. I'm in this dressing gown all the time. I just sit on the sofa doing my work in it. I am the female Mr. Heckles. Well, that's how I feel. It's about 7:30 now, and I've just finished doing everything that I wanted to do today. I've asked way too much of myself today, but I feel good because I've done a lot. The video, I filmed way too much because I felt under pressure, because I'm filming it for tomorrow. And I really, like, I wish I was one of those people that did things ahead of time and like that's the way that they work best. I just don't. I work best under pressure. It's just one of those things. It's the way that I am, so I have to run with it. It's actually turned out a lot better than what I thought it was going to. I'm really happy with it. You might have already seen it by now, but it's going to go on Instagram tomorrow, and I feel happy with it, feel proud of it. So that's good. And then I've done a little bit of editing of this vlog. Filming myself working is always really strange. So yeah, that's just that's just not easy. It's basically just me setting up my tripod and running around, which is what filming a video is. And then I have just scheduled a simple letter to my email list. If you subscribe to the Simple Letter, you will be receiving that tomorrow. If you're not subscribed to the Simple Letter and you would like to be, please subscribe. It's a really fun gang. I don't send them as often as I used to, but again, getting back into the flow of regular work, I am planning to reboot that as a monthly newsletter. I'll leave a link so you can find out a little bit more about that and decide if you want to join us. So I'm thinking more Sex in the City, try and unwind, and then yeah, off to bed and up in the morning for publication day.
It's written for anyone who, like myself, finds themselves at a crossroads and wants to make life more meaningful. It's my hope this book offers.
It's here, it is publication day. I'm just feeling so excited. I just feel so excited, and I felt so excited last night, like Christmas Eve, being a kid, kind of excited. Went to bed with the best intentions of going to sleep really early, and could I sleep? No. So I've had a terrible night's sleep, and I'm probably going to do one of those things and I'm just like in bed by about 8 o'clock later, as soon as the live is done. So I've posted the video this morning and just basically let people know that it's out there, and it's just been a series of like texts from friends and lovely messages from people saying happy publication day, which, oh, I just can't believe it's actually here. I can't believe I actually did it. Like, it's actually a real thing today, and I'm feeling super emotional, but determined to try and be as present as possible and enjoy every single minute of today. My mum and my sister are on their way. They want to take me out for breakfast, so that's really nice. So we're going to do that. And then later on I've got a live on Instagram, which hopefully you already know about, with Sarah from @meanola. You might know her. We're having like a virtual book launch party. So yeah, just loads of loveliness and celebration today. Just going to give you a rundown of the outfit of today. You haven't seen these before. These are new dungarees from Oliver Bonus, and this top you have seen. This is the long sleeve roll neck stripe from Olive, and then I've just paired it with my Will's vegan trainers. I'm going to put my coat over the top because it's super cold today. Yes please. Thank you.
The granary too?
Hello.
Yeah.
As a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free, without a care in the world. I was one rich little girl, daydreamer, kidnap me, take me back, all the way back to them days, running around in a gown and a
Dear Jessica, happy publication day from everyone at Watkins Books, and happy 2022. We are so proud to be publishing your wonderful book. Best wishes and congratulations.
That's lovely.
That's so nice.
no mistake ever kept me late. We spent summers catching fireflies and winters on our skates. One big smile across my face. We used to dance our way to church on Sundays. Mama set the pace. Daydreamer, kidnap me, take me back, all the way back to them days, running around in a gown and a crown. way back to them days. Daydreamer, kidnap me, have me running around in a gown and a crown, barefoot. Have me running around.
What a day yesterday was. Oh my gosh. It was one that was quite tricky to vlog because online was like where everything was happening. And that's what made it for me. You guys made it for me. My friends made it for me. I'm overwhelmed by how many of you are so excited about the book, how many actually pre-ordered it and then shared it yesterday. My phone just kept, like, notifications were just going off, like, it was nuts. But it just, yeah, the external validation was very real yesterday, and I got pretty drunk on it. Oh, it makes you realise how scary and what a slippery slope that is. But yeah, I was just so overwhelmed, so happy. I enjoyed the entire day. The live with Sarah was amazing. It felt like I was having a proper book party, and like 150 of you came. Oh, just so special that you can, you know, create that connection and that celebration online. Yeah, it's made me so happy. I really enjoyed it, and now it's done. But never mind. Definitely made it a day to remember. Today I'm feeling much more chilled out. Yesterday I was just like bouncing off the walls, and it's like Sarah said, you know, you wake up feeling like it's Christmas morning, but then Santa hasn't actually been. But there was just so much to enjoy yesterday. I absolutely loved every single minute of it. If you couldn't make the book launch party with me and Sarah, I have saved it on my Instagram so you can go and watch it, and I'm going to do the same with all the other lives that I'm doing this week. I've got some really exciting people to talk to live on Instagram this week. I've got one with Madeline Olivia today, and then I'm chatting to Christine from the Afro Minimalist tomorrow, and then I've got Kate Flanders on Friday, all in celebration of the book, all talking about slow living, minimalism, creativity and enoughness. So yeah, lots of exciting things to look forward to this week. Later on today, me and my mum are going to the ballet, so obviously I'm really looking forward to that. This will be the first time that I've been to the ballet without my granddad. It's a long-standing tradition that my nan and granddad used to go to the ballet every single year in town, and I haven't been able to go since he died 3 years ago. And mum got me tickets, I think it was like last Christmas before, and it just made me cry, and I was like, I really don't think I can go. And then the pandemic hit, and now it's come around, and yeah, we're actually going tonight, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting dressed up actually, and we're going to a really nice Italian restaurant in town that I've been to before but not for a long time, that I've wanted to go back to. So yeah, that should be pretty good. So this morning I woke up to the first 2 official reviews of the book, and obviously I'm over the moon that they're both 5 stars. I'm so grateful, and you can review the book anywhere that you buy it. If you do take the time to write a review, I will love you forever and be eternally grateful, because they make a huge difference. I'm just so pleased that people are enjoying it. Welcome to my office today, everyone. So very professional. I'm just waiting for Madeline to start the live, and so I've got my phone set up and some questions and notes, things that I wanted to ask her. But just while I was waiting, I did want to show you that I had a very productive few hours creating an official page. Jack Watkins, brand designer who helped me, well, basically did this, the whole of my branding and redid my website for me. We've been working on this morning, and there is now an official page for the book on my website. So just a little bit about what it's about, what to expect. There's a link to go and buy it on there now, and I've put some reviews on there as well. So yeah, makes it feel really, really nice and official. So I'll leave a little link if you want to go and have a look at that. So I'm just going to wait for Madeline, and then it's time to go live. There we go. Hello, gorgeous girl.
How are you?
I'm alright, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Oh, I knew you'd be on time. You were like the first one in, requested.
I was like there refreshing.
Yeah. Apologies for this lighting, I don't think it's going to turn out very well. The live with Maddie is done. It was really good, really interesting chat. I enjoyed it so much, and as I said, I will I'll save that for you on my Instagram. So quickly got ready, all set for a night out. Night out, how what a treat this feels like. Yeah, so I'm wearing, if you remember, the Will's Vegan shoes that I bought, those heels, and I said I didn't really like them, I was going to send them back. I swapped them for these babies from Matt and Nat, which I will leave a link to. The Suzanne jumper you have already seen, and I'm wearing it as like a cardi tucked into black skinnies. These jeans, this coat and this bag I've had for, my gosh, so many years now, but they're still going strong, and I will I'll leave a link to those for you. Are you ready, Hope? Hope's going to my sister's. I'm going to Auntie Lulu's. Let's go. Let's go. last night was really good. It was really, really nice. The performance was beautiful. Swan Lake is one of my favourites. The meal was delicious. Had a really, really good time. Today, I've not done much other than write. I'm working on a new blog post off the back of but choosing to order quite a few new capsule wardrobe bits. It's sort of jarred in my head how much I've learned over the last 5 years or so of practicing capsule wardrobes. So I'm putting that together. Hopefully that'll go out either tomorrow or maybe sometime over the weekend. And then I've got another live later with Christine from Afro Minimalist, which I'm really, really excited about, which is at 8 o'clock our time, but I need to check that with her, that she doesn't think it's 8 o'clock her time. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's happening with that, so I'm just waiting to hear back. I'm sure it'll all be okay. But just to get out of the house, have a little wander around. Hope and I have come to one of my favourite villages, Ashford. Oh, she's doing away. Good girl. Yeah, we've come for a little wander around Ashford, which is a really, really pretty little village. If you're ever in the area, it's one that I think you would enjoy. A little wander around. I'm feeling quite, I don't know, deflated, if the word is right today. I'm not sure. I'm feeling off. Feeling like I've climbed up the roller coaster, reached the top, enjoyed the thrilling first bit of the drop, and now I'm like on a bit of a, I don't know, downer. I don't know. I think it's whenever you have those big highs, you always have lows after. It's just part of it, isn't it? So I'm feeling a little bit of that today. Feeling a little bit exposed because of how many people are reading the book. Not to sound ungrateful, I'm really, really happy about that, but obviously there's a lot of vulnerable stuff in there, so I'm feeling quite vulnerable myself, which I've heard is very normal for people who release a non-fiction book in particular. So yeah, nice little wander around, some fresh air and a good walk today before have the live later on. Had an exciting delivery. Oh, look at these! I have the best friends. Oh my gosh, how delicious do they look? I've never heard of this bakery either. I'll have a look and leave a link for you. Thank you, Ems. Happy Friday, everyone. Yesterday was not a great day. Yesterday just kept going wrong. The live that I was supposed to do with Christine last night didn't happen because there was a mix-up with dates were fine. Times. Christine's on EST and I'm GMT, and she thought it was 8 PM her time. I thought it was 8 PM my time. And that meant it was going to be 1 AM my time. So yeah, we had to rearrange it, which I was so disappointed about. I was really looking forward to talking to her, but we're hoping to do it next week now. So I will keep you updated on that. And I ended up having just a long hot bath and going to bed really, really early. And I've woken up today feeling a lot better than I did yesterday. I felt super tired yesterday, super teary, super vulnerable. It just wasn't was not a great day. I'm feeling better today. I feel like I've got more clarity, I just feel more grounded. So that's good. I've not got too much left to do this week now. I've got the final live with Kate Flanders later on today. That's at 4 o'clock. Again, hopefully you already know about that, and I hope that you'll be joining us if you can. If not, then like with all the other lives, I will save them so you can watch them back if you want to. I need to edit this vlog today. I think I'm going to try and get it up for Sunday, and then I've got a few photos to take for a magazine article that I've written. Yeah, they want some photos to go with it. So that is the plan today. Okay, so I'm just planning on doing some photos for this magazine, for my thumbnail, and for the blog post, which I did manage to finish yesterday. And I just wanted to show you a little trick that I do before I take any kind of photos. So this Pinterest board, similar to what I talk about with having a personal style board, this is for my brand. So this is for everything that I do online. This is something that I did for Jack Watkins when we did the big rebrand. And looking through this, looking at photos that are inspiring to me, the kind of look that I'm going for, this is a really good tip that I got from my friend Sarah, who you know from the first live, the book party that we had on Instagram. This is something that I learned from her Insta retreat, which if you're wanting to improve your Instagram or, you know, any kind of online work that you do, I can't recommend that enough. But purely for photography, this is a great tip to like curate the kind of style that you are going for. Have a really good look through this for a few minutes before you even pick up a camera, because I'm a firm believer that we do create what we consume. So I'm just having a little look through this, and then I'm going to get started taking some photos. That one's okay. This is the final photo for the blog post now that's been edited, and if you can see, if I like put it against that, so that's the idea. This is what I try and do. I try and make it so that that photo would seamlessly fit in with that mood board, that brand style. I'm quite pleased with how that one's turned out. And there it is in the actual blog post, which is all set to go live now. I'll leave a link to that in case you do want to go and have a read of it. almost ready for the last live of the week. I'm really looking forward to this one. Kate is a really good friend of mine, so I know we're going to have a lovely chat, and all the photos are done now, so it's like, yeah, just a nice way to finish off what has felt like a busy, intense and very emotional week. But it's been a good one. It's been a good one, and I really hope that you have enjoyed being along for the ride. I've tried to make the vlog as interesting as possible. I always like to see the behind the scenes stuff, so I've tried to show you as much of that as possible, and hopefully you have enjoyed that. The only other celebration that I've got planned is a brunch with Liam tomorrow, but I think I'm not going to vlog weekends at the minute. I don't know, I'm going to try this vlogging like Monday to Friday, maybe a few B-roll shots from weekends, and then I can have a weekend completely off. So yeah, maybe going to try that as a little trial, a little experiment, and see how that goes. But other than that, I'm ready for a rest this weekend. So I'm going to end the vlog here. It's quite a long one. Like, I've been editing it throughout the week. I'm like, oh, we're over 30 minutes. I never normally go over 30 minutes. I'm not sure how you're going to feel about that. You'll have to let me know if you like a longer vlog or a shorter one. I'm interested to know, but hopefully you've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support with the book. It has just meant the absolute world, and I really have felt your presence and your love through the screen this week, and it's really filled me up. So a big thank you to that. If you have got the book, let me know what you think of it. Please share it, tag me in. If you see it in a bookshop, please share it and tag me in. I'd absolutely love to see that. But I hope you've had a good week. I hope you have a good weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Here she is. Hello, my friend. How are you?
I'm so well. I'm so happy to see you.
Oh, it's nice to see you, and in the same time zone for a change.
Yes, it's been a long time.
It has. How's the jet lag?